Hey everybody, okay, it's going to be mail day today. Actually, it's been mail day for quite a few days, but I haven't had a chance to do this video. So, got a lot of packages here that have come in, and most of these are actually going to be Topps 2020 projects. But at the end here, I'm going to show you a giveaway we're going to be doing in probably about another week or so. So, first of all, these two packages came out of here. Let's see. Now, most of these packages are actually off the secondary market and actually off of eBay. So let's see here what these are. Okay, that's one of the Ted Williams from that group of a gazillion. I think they had a 43,000 run. But the good thing is, you get those dirt cheap on eBay. So it's actually cheaper going there than going on to the Topps site and picking them up during then. So let's see, that was one. I'm going to show you a couple of these. So I picked up about 5 of those. We're going to be using those as giveaways during some of the card breaks and things that we're doing here. So this is one of the Sandy Koufax ones off that same run where they had a huge number of runs. But again, you could get these pretty inexpensive, actually cheaper than getting them through the Topps site. So that's worth it. Now, if you were in this project early, then you did pretty well and you could make some money on that because people have been flipping those for quite a few money cards like 1 through 20. So if you don't know, Topps is a 2020 project. It's 20 artists with 20 cards. So it's a 400 card set. But it's a pretty expensive project if you're going to get all of them, especially if you didn't get into the first 20. It's also a packaging craziness if we're trying to get these things out of the bubble mailers because they are tight. But, and I've got extras of these, so let's just go for it. Alright, so this is one of the Doc Gooden cards. These 20 artists are, some of them are pretty amazing. If you go on to the Topps 2020 set, on the Topps site, you can see some of those. And again, that's from another high production run. Now the last thing we're going to open is actually from Topps. Actually, I ordered directly the version. Let's see, what did I pick up off of this? The Frank Thomas, I believe I had picked up. I don't remember the card number of that. But again, these are all cards are off of eBay. So let's see. This is the Bob Gibson. Let's see here. They did a pretty good job of packaging this up to send it out. So I'm pleased with the seller with this. Did a real good job. Actually, some of these look way better in person than they do on the Topps site and even on the secondary site with some of these colors. So some of these artists are pretty amazing. And actually the tough thing about the Topps 2020 project is trying to get them centered. As you know, a lot of Topps products back in the earlier days were horribly centered, and Topps 2020 project seems to be no exception to that rule. So the problem with buying from Topps, if you bought a ton of cards in a pre-sale, you have no idea what your centering is going to be like, and I've seen some pretty horrible centering, to say the least. So let's see here what we have. For a while, Topps was so far behind because they didn't have plastic cases, and I'm sure those were all made overseas, and I had to wait for those to come in. So let's see. Okay, this is a pretty cool one actually. This is a Willie Mays. I believe this is the. Let's take a look here. Yes, Sophia Chang, and her cards are pretty amazing. I didn't really like it when she was first putting cards out, but she really grew on me as the set went on and I saw some of the other cards. So now I'm going to go back and try to get some of the other cards that she put out, and I'm going to try to grab a few more of these. This one's really decently centered, left to right pretty good, top to bottom not bad at all. But boy, you can really see on some of the eBay ads how horrible the centering is. So if you're thinking about getting some of these, take your time. When you go on eBay, Find ones that have decent centering. You might pay a couple bucks more for them, but it's sure worth it. You're going to save yourself a lot of agony. On some of these cards, the cards from, I believe it's like 80 to, don't know what, 100 and something, the print runs were high, so the prices on those are actually pretty cheap. Originally we're going for 17, unless you bought volume on tops at like 12 bucks, but once these were out, then you could come back and actually get these for roughly anywhere between $7 and $10. Now here's a very cool Koufax. Actually, I got a couple of these. I had gotten one in, and I liked the color so much that I went back and picked up a couple more on eBay last week because the price was, I think I got both of these for somewhere around $15, $16. So not a bad deal at that price. Cases are cool. So, alright, now let's see what we have from Topps, because this package was actually 2 of the Koufax cards. This card number 99. So let's see what I have from Topps here. I do believe this is going to be the Frank Thomas. Now what they're doing too, they're gold frame, one gold frames are being shipped. But now let's see, the curious thing is too, with Topps is having a serious problem with shipping, and incorrect cards were going out, quantities weren't right. This shouldn't be too much of an issue, we hope, because it's just with a pair of cards from the release one day. So we'll see what we get here. Alright, this is the Frank Thomas card. I liked this design quite a bit. It was actually pretty cool. So, kind of wish I had picked up a couple of these, but mine may go back on the secondary market. And can we get that in focus? Come on, you can do it. And there we go, and see what happens. But you can see how that color just kind of really pops out of there. So pretty cool. I do like that one quite a bit. Let's set that there for a moment. And I don't remember who he was paired with. Let's see if my receipt says. Is it a Ripken? I don't know. Let's see. Just says 2-card bundle. Well, at least they got the Thomas right, and that's the one I was hoping for. So let's see here. Trick is, can you get it out of the plastic bubble? Jeez Louise. People will be selling bubble wrap for years on this stuff. So, alright, let's see what we have. Yeah, this must be an old man, yeah. There we go, let's bring that into view here for you. Get some of that glare off of there. Pretty interesting, yeah. Old Man Allen. He has very interesting cards. He and the Ted Williams. He did the Ted Williams that I was showing you earlier. Now we'll put those right up there. Show you what we have there. Now, giveaway coming up. We got a couple things. A few weeks ago I was out, and I don't collect these, but I was out and I had to grab this. This is an old, I don't know if you can see it, a Captain Marvel magazine. This is actually, remember what issue this is, but it's up there, and it's got somewhere in the corner, but we're going to be giving this away another week or so. We'll keep you posted. Click and subscribe, because that's where we're going to be doing this, and we'll keep you posted on when the giveaway is going to be, so you can be there, and we'll ship that to you free, and it'll be all yours. Had it in plastic, so it kept some decent tear, but unfortunately it's got some tear right down here. But hey, if you like comics, if you just like something old, this might be something to put in your PC. Alright, that's it from here. We'll have more coming to you soon. Hitting the road and heading east and stopping in flea markets and antique malls and see what else we can find in the stores. We'll catch y'all later. Have a great night.